Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man wey dey talk am as e be, dey ask, African leaders, why una too dey so heartless? Make I leave you, make you hear from Apostle Alfred. The reason why he come here today, come ask this question.
Hello, my dearly beloved brothers and sisters in Nigeria and in diaspora. Una, good morning. Happy end of the year and happy new year. We thank God for the wonderful things when in that they do for our life. Now only God be our way maker. Now only one they put road where road no day. Now only in one be or talking and do God. The God will be say, you know, they share glory with anybody. How many we go fit talk this morning? Baba God, I hail you. My people now do well when I don't. They take time. They follow our broadcast every day, bomber to bomber. And God go bless all of una. Una do well. I really appreciate all of una. Because if una only listen to what they talk, una only share how people will feel, they know the messages we would send out on social media. And God will bless all of una. All my brothers, my sisters, my papa, my mama, all of una. And God will bless all of una. Una do well. For this outgoing year, una really make things easy for us. Despite all the challenges, you guys have been there, encouraging us, ensuring that we get to our greener pasture. In fact, una too much. Even the fight, una know the fight on my behalf, una too much. And God go bless all of una. Now God go bless una children. God go bless una marriage. God go bless the work una they do. Una no go see pain. And I also know say una no go end this year in pain. No. Una go enter 2021 with joy. All the nyama, the wuru we experience for 2020, them no go follow us build house for 2021. You know why? 2021 they come on its own, on a special package. And 2021 get your own package. And nobody will fit truncate that package. Una good morning, my brothers and sisters. This morning, I want to talk to our African leaders. Our African leaders, why una they so heartless? African leaders, why una today so heartless? It bless you na carry una heart put for back. So heartless. 95% of African leaders, why una today heartless? Una today heartless. Leaders, we do not care about the future of the youth. Leaders, we do not care whether the youth will live. Leaders, we do not care how they can change the situation, the country, the state for the best. But rather, they keep bringing problem for the people. African leaders, why una today so heartless? When it be say, una don't care about the future of our youth. Una only care about una children. Una only care about una immediate family. Una don't care about the welfare of the people. African leaders, why una today so heartless? Talk as it be. Africa still dey where they today because of our heartless leaders. We know they make progress. because of our heartless leaders. Leaders who only derive joy in seeing people cry. Leaders who only derive joy in seeing people go through pain. Africa leaders, why una today so heartless? Una today heartless. This country, Africa, would have been the best nation in the world. But today, reverse is the case because of bad leaders. Leaders will be say their only business now to they create problem for the people. How can, why they will go arrest Bobby Wine? Why? They tell us now, say youth no fit contest election. Why they go arrest Bobby? Why? Just because the guy say, I want contest so that make things change for Africa. Then African leader, the so-called president, arrested the young man. So which kind message una they send? Una not they send good message. Una they send bad message. Africa leaders. Africa leaders. Africa leaders. Why una today heartless? Why una today heartless? Why una today heartless? Why una today heartless? Africa leaders. Why would they arrest Bobby Wine? Why? Which crime did the young man commit? Which crime the young man commit? Which crime? You arrest the guy. See, you cannot kill the vision. Vision can only be delayed, but you can't kill it. Why? Uganda presidential candidate arrested on which ground? Africa, why are we so myopic? When the Western world, they think how do they develop the youth? How do they make sure that the youth rise? But Africa, will they bring the youth down? A country ruled or a nation ruled by old men, nearly their grave, who does not mean well nor wish well for the people. African leaders. Bobby Wine said, I want to contest for a presidential seat because the old men are failing. Now you decide to arrest the young man. That one I want for Bobby Wine. Now well done, African leaders, heartless people. Another matter was he put man at this Nigerian army. Nigerian army don't deploy aircraft, gun truck. They look for Eastern Security Network. They look for the boys to kill. But yet, the Nigerian army not deploy aircraft. They not deploy gunboats. They not deploy gun truck to take wipe out terrorists, the Fulani terrorists, the Boko Haram, when they kill people every day. Heartless leaders. The Nigerian army will not deploy aircraft, will not deploy gun truck to take fish out terrorists for our country, to take fish out those Fulani terrorists. When they kill people every day, when they kidnap our people every day, they rape women at will, behead farmers, kidnapping people and killing them. The Nigerian army will not deploy aircraft to then look for these armed bandits according to now. But now deploy aircraft to go and look for una the Kalo people. People who decided to protect themselves. The real terrorists are freely doing business, walking on the street with their guns. When would the Nigerian leaders wake up? When would the Nigerian leaders and Africa leaders wake up? African leaders are the problem of Africa. But one day, the people will rise and fight back. If the Nigerian army so gets this weapon, why they not deploy the aircraft to go to fish out all the terrorists, the Fulani terrorists, the Boko Haram, the armed bandits according to them? Why? Why? But yet, you could come out to deploy your aircraft in search of Eastern Security Network. Yes, people they say Eastern Security Network can also serve as a regional security threat. What about the armed bandits? What about the Fulani terrorists that have been killing our people every day? African leaders, 1 or 2 day heartless. And we are there where say Buhari is not fit to lead this country. He's not fit for the job. The current administration doesn't mean well for the people. They keep coming out with different distraction mechanisms just to keep distracting the people. Heartless leaders. Leaders who never mean well for the people. But God, in his own infinite mercy, will arise to defend the people. We will surely overcome, all of you. Make life miserable for us in this country. A leaders who tear the nation with lies. Leaders who have never come up one day to tell the people the truth. Time has come for us. We need a leadership change in Nigeria. The people who truly have the heart to work for the people. Things are becoming so rough and difficult in Nigeria every day. No hope. Why? Because of heartless leaders. Though some of our youths not even try too, who make themselves available for the wicked leader to use. Every day the Fulani terrorists are constantly raping women, destroying farmland, destroying things, but yet the army never deploy the aircraft to fish them out. Why? Because because they belong to the north. Now, the army don't deploy army. They don't deploy aircraft to take fish out Miyachi Allah with their security network. Why? Because it belongs to the north. So every other security outfit that belongs to other region, they call it threat. A day is coming when the people will suddenly realize that they have been deceived for too long, and they will fight back. And anybody calling for the resignation of Kukah, you are an enemy of the nation. Any group of person calling for the resignation of Kukah, you are an enemy of the nation. You are an enemy of the truth. Truth cannot be killed. No matter how long lie will fly, truth will surely catch up with it one day. And any group of person say what Kukah said is wrong, you are the real enemy of the country. You are the enemy of the country. And the hour has come for the Nigerian government to begin to take responsibility of the action. Of the action and inaction. This is the time for our leaders to wake up and begin to take responsibility of their action. Because it will be too late to cry when the head is off. For every recession, for every problem we face in this country, our leaders should take responsibility because they are the one responsible for it. And I'm so disappointed with most of our fathers, especially the one that call himself Tinubu. You are all interested, your only interest is to become president. While your people are dying, you don't care. Heartless leaders. Everything about you is 2023 election. Everything about Tinubu is 2023 election. What bothers the people? The people are dying. The people are starving. You people are not talking. You only bother about 2023 election. But God will disappoint all of you. God will disappoint all of you. A country ruled by heartless people. A country ruled by heartless men and women. A country ruled by devilish personalities. A country ruled by senseless people. But the Nigerian leader, the time has come. Stop blaming God for the problem you brought to the country. You should stop blaming God. Nigeria leaders, stop blaming God. Africa leaders, stop blaming God for the calamity that you brought upon the country and the nation. Stop blaming God. With all the mineral resources have in this country, we should have no business with poverty. We should have no business with poverty. But today, poverty has become the order of the day in our nation. Why? Because of senseless leaders in the corridor of power. But the time has come that the federal government should allow every Nigerian to bear arms to begin to defend themselves against these terrorists. Because there are different villages, the armed bandits, the Fulani terrorists, they kidnap our people every day. So please, the federal government should also allow us to begin to harm ourselves. Now, each time I see the Hausas going about with dagger, if they are going about with dagger, with knife, with gun, nobody question them. So you are taking care of your cow. But when people training chicken go with gun, we're not going to find them, say they be armed robber. But one thing I know, things will change. The Arewa youth, or whatever the name calling themselves, the northern youth, asking for the arrest of Bishop Kukah. You guys are stupid. You guys are stupid. Northern youth calling for the arrest of Bishop Kukah. You guys are stupid and foolish. Stupid and foolish. They should arrest a man for saying the truth. If anything happened to Bishop Kukah, we will not get peace. If anything happened to Bishop Kukah, we will not get peace. Because he came out to say the truth. For telling your boss the truth. All this northern youth, una mind, una heart, una back they have been away day. Not the reason. Not the reason. Not the reason. How many times should I not call for the arrest of terrorists killing our people? But the man who came out to say, enough, he said he should call for, you guys are so stupid. You guys are so stupid. When our stupidity don't get level, they move from one level to another. Like when I hear this, if anything happened to Bishop Kukah, when I will see him, then I know say the church are not lazy people. When I know say Christians are not lazy people. The fact that we kept quiet doesn't mean we don't know what we are doing. If anything happened to Bishop Kukah, just because he came out to say the truth, then I will know say the Christian youth are not coward. The Christian youth are not lazy youth. We will fight back. We will fight back. If anything happened to Bishop Kukah, we will fight back. We will fight back. Enough is enough. This country belongs to everybody. And where everybody have freedom of expression. And you cannot kill the truth. And they should also, immediately, we are also calling for the arrest of all the Arewa leaders, all the Miachi Alar leaders who have thrown this country to confusion. Those leaders should also be arrested now. And they also call for the arrest of President Buhari for overthrowing the democratically elected governor in 1983. As time, it doesn't run against the state in a criminal matter. Anything that they do, the people are aware, and the record will continue to play it. The northern lazy youth only derive joy in seeing people cry. They don't see anything wrong with their dead leaders. Now let's south, but do not get power. If you not try nonsense, you not go see am. Federal government, if you not dare arrest Bishop Kukah for saying the truth, you not go see am. If you not try nonsense. And the northern youth, you guys have not woken up one day to call for the arrest of the sponsor of the Boko Haram. Another call for the arrest of all the Boko Haram leaders in the north. Another call for the arrest of those sponsoring Boko Haram. But you dare open your mouth to say the federal government should arrest Bishop Kukah. You guys are stupid. So stupid. When an officer enters Sambisa forest to fish out all the Boko Haram that is making the country ungovernable and unsafe for the people. And you dare open your mouth to say they should arrest Bishop Kukah. If anything happens to Bishop Kukah, this country will burn. Mad people everywhere. Let anything happen to Bishop Kukah. Don't say the Christian youth no get joy. The Christian youth does not have joy. The father we keep quiet doesn't mean we don't know what we are doing. We could not push us. If anything happened to Bishop Kukah, I would know. Say there are people in this country that hate injustice. Lazy youths. The day you people dare arrest Bishop Kukah, that is to say the country is splitting into two, into four. Wanna try it? Just for speaking the truth. A country where you speak the truth, the people go after you. Anybody that want to go after any of us speaking the truth, calamity will visit you, and you people will die of kidney failure. Anybody that want to go after us for saying the truth, you and your generation will perish. You and your generation will perish in the Red Sea of disaster. Anybody that want to go after us for saying the truth, God will go after your generation. Any group of persons that want to go after us for saying the truth, God will go after you and your generation. The host of heaven will go after you and your generation. Any group of persons in the corridor of power, you want to go after us for saying the truth? No. The host of heaven will go after you and your generation. We will no longer keep quiet. We will continue to stand for the truth without fear or favor. My people, this is the message I have this morning. God bless you. We are ending the year on a good note. 2021 is a good year. It's a year of the mercy. 2021 is a year of God's mercy. The mercy of God is going to be speaking for every one of us. I am not afraid. I will continue to stand for the truth. I fear no soul. I only respect soul. I fear no soul. I only respect soul. We will continue to stand for the truth. God bless you. See you guys later in the day. Thank you.
Now what you don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, Let us know what you think for comment section. You hear everything wey you don talk today for this video. So make I leave you with this video, make you also help us share am to friends and family. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.